If there's one day the kids look forward to as much as Christmas, it's their birthdays. For one day, they become the focus of their friends and family, receiving all the attention. And that's really the way it should be. We should all be reminded, at least once in a while, that we're loved and appreciated and that other people are glad we were born.
As a boy growing up in Mississippi, that clean country living always held special memories for me, filled with simplicity, kindness, and friendship. There was one day in particular that started off as anything but that. It was the day that my good friend John Evans celebrated a birthday. You see, when John first arrived in our class a few weeks earlier, none of us knew what to make of him. His parents were migrant workers who came to our town for the apple picking season. These laborers were the poorest of the poor. So it was no wonder that John was such a hapless sight. Now, Miss Dermer tried to soften those whispers of disapproval that drifted around the room, but I could tell they still made John feel like an outcast. But I felt different. You see, one day I realized that all of the ridicule heaped on him was unwarranted. I could see that he was an ordinary kid like the rest of us. And that's when I decided that John would be friendless no more. We'd made it to mid-afternoon without anyone in the class noticing that today was John's 8th birthday. I thought we were in the clear, because my biggest concern was our classroom tradition. You see, on your birthday, your mother would bring cupcakes for the entire class. And I knew that John wouldn't get anything, because John's mom would be in the orchard all day.
Bobby? Bobby? Bobby, can you tell me the capital of Texas?
Austin.
That is correct, John, but please wait until I call on you.
He would get no presents, no cake, no celebration from his classmates. Nothing. Just more ridicule for not being able to keep with the birthday tradition. The night before, my mom reassured me that it would all turn out fine. But I wasn't so sure. So I did what I could for my friend John. And I could tell he was glad I remembered. Maybe birthdays didn't always have to be such a big deal. But as we were working on the last lesson of the day...
Put your pencils down, please. I have a very important announcement to make.
Miss Dermer announced that someone in the class had a birthday surprise. And that's when I thought it was over for John. All I could do was hope the other kids wouldn't be too cruel. That's when the biggest birthday surprise came through the door. My mom.
Happy birthday, John Evans.
Happy birthday!
To think that I'd worried so much about John's birthday that day, when my mother had it taken care of all along. My friend graciously shared his cupcakes with the class. Then he sat down to open his present. Now the look on John's face and the glint in his eyes when he saw his very first pair of new shoes was a gift by itself. For the first time, John became part of the class. And when I look back, I can scarcely remember the names of the other children who shared that birthday.
Happy birthday.
I'll always remember how a tray of cupcakes, a new pair of shoes, and the universal power of mother's love became the most treasured birthday present for my friend John Evans.